Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, back with my wife Chelsea. Today we're doing a smell and rate of 10 fragrances from Parfums Vintage. And this is actually something that she wants to do. She's a big Parfums Vintage fangirl. So these are 10 fragrances that she has not smelled. And these are all newer releases from Parfums Vintage. So what we're gonna do is the usual. I've already got the dry down. I'm gonna hand you the dry down and the opening of each one of these. And then you're gonna give us a score from 1 to 10. And then we'll figure out at the end which of these are your favorites.
I'm so excited.
I'm not gonna tell you what any of these are a clone of until you're done giving it the rating.
Okay.
So you won't know what any of these are really supposed to be clones of. We're just kind of, you're kind of flying in the dark.
Yep.
Also guys, there's gonna be a giveaway in this video later on toward the end where I'm gonna be giving away a lot of travel atomizers of these fragrances. A whole bunch of them actually, so stick around for that. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So we have 10 fragrances in front of us. They're right here. You can't see them, but I can. And we'll just go left to right. So we'll start right here. This is the dry down of the first one, and this one is Oriental Woods. We've got kind of a mix here. Some of these are gonna be cool weather fragrances. Some of these are gonna be warm weather fragrances. Okay. Any guess on if that one is a warm weather or a cold weather fragrance?
Cold weather?
Yes. Wow. Amazing.
I will say that this one's not striking my fancy so far.
It's not striking fancy?
It's not striking my fancy. It smells masculine, and it smells good. It smells okay. But for me and my particular taste,
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, it's strong. I mean, it would be one that I would imagine would last long if I had to guess, and if it didn't, I would be pretty disappointed.
Yeah, I can tell what this is really super easily, clone-wise.
Good for you.
Good for you, good for you. I do that anytime I can sneak that in.
I'm gonna give that a 6.
A 6 overall. Any guesses on what that's a clone of?
Couldn't tell you.
No? It's a Tom Ford.
Okay. I don't smell the Tom Fords. I don't even know the last time
for a while, huh?
Busted out one of your Tom Fords for me to smell. It's
been a minute.
Time. Yeah.
It's Oud Wood.
Okay.
Tom Ford Oud Wood.
I would have never have even guessed that.
It's actually, I mean, this is off a tester, and this is the first time I've given it like proper smell, if you want to call it that.
A proper spray.
A proper spray and smell.
Scratch and sniff.
No. So it can always be different off your skin, which I always talk about that, but off the tester, it's really flippin' close to Oud Wood. And I do like Oud Wood. I think that it's a nice, high quality, easy to wear oud fragrance, like an entry level oud almost, because it's not too funky, you know, because the oud here doesn't come across too weird.
I figured honestly after smelling it that it would be something that you would like, because our taste is fairly
different.
Yeah.
On some things.
Yep.
Next up is Original Leather. You can go ahead and grab your tester there for the dry down, tester strip.
Oh, you can definitely smell the leather. Which is, I mean, it's what I would hope for.
Yeah, since it's named Original Leather.
It's gonna have leather in the name.
Be a gigantic failure.
Better smell like leather.
Yeah. Do you think that one is cold weather?
Yes.
Yeah, good. You're 2 for 2. Wow, you're so good at this.
I really like the leather smell.
Do you?
I'm actually for somebody that picks out kind of more fruitier, fresher fragrances.
Sweeter stuff.
Yeah. I actually really like the smell of leather.
Yeah, which is funny because a lot of times leather fragrances turn people away.
Yeah.
They'll be like, ooh, leather, that's weird. But you like it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're weird.
I'm one of those weird people that like when you go to pump gas.
Oh, you like the smell of gasoline? I think a lot of people like that. I could be wrong. Maybe everybody's gonna be in the comments, oh, that's not true, but.
I'm one of those weird people.
We'll
I like the dry down. I don't like the opening as much.
Yeah, a little more aggressive in the opening for you?
Yeah, and it lightens up so much that it smells really good in the dry down. I don't know what I'm smelling in the opening. You could probably maybe pick out some notes better than I could. I'll give that a 7.5 because I really like that. I really like that dry down. I love that leather smell. So
this is a clone of Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa Oud.
I don't even know that I've ever smelled that one.
You have not. But that's what it's a clone of.
Okay, now we know.
Now, this next one right here, this is another cool weather fragrance, so I'm gonna switch it up and go over here.
Oh,
okay?
you're not gonna ask me if it's a cool weather or I'm not gonna get quizzed this time?
We'll come back to it. You will have forgotten. But this one is Alpine Winds. Yeah, I have to keep checking the bottom of the bottle to make sure.
Ooh, I love this dry down.
Do you?
Yes.
Here's the opening for you.
God, that dry down smells fantastic. Oh,
It's like you're huffing it in there.
yes. If I could stick this fat tester strip up my nose, I probably would. But these are a little bit bigger than the ones we typically use.
Weird.
The opening
Yeah.
is light. It's really light.
So this is normal Alpine Winds. There's also Alpine Winds Intense, but we're just going with the normal one here.
Yeah, it smells really good. The opening is very much so kind of freshy. And oddly enough, the dry down smells kind of sweet, which usually
You're
I
like
don't-
looking at me like you're suspicious.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, it does come across sweet on this. Yeah, you're right.
Which is odd to me because I'm not used
Yeah.
to smelling sweetness in dry downs.
Yeah.
Because typically by the time you get to the dry down, the sweetness is kind of worn off, or the citrusy, that kind
And
of.
again, that could be different off skin, but yeah, right here you're not wrong.
Wow. Can you say that again?
You're correct. What do you think about this one?
I am in love with that dry down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell you how much I'm in love with that dry down. I'm going to give that a 9.5.
Oh, that's really high.
I love that dry down.
So that is a clone of Creed Silver Mountain Water, is what this is.
Interesting.
And
I don't know that I would say that it's a clone of it,
inspired by, maybe,
Yeah.
we'll call.
but it's a very good inspiration.
So, like I said, I don't know if it's different off skin, but off the tester strip, it does come across sweeter than Silver Mountain Water. So I'd have
Yeah,
to
a
get that
lot.
like some actual wear, because Silver Mountain Water has like a metallic, inky vibe from the tea that's in it, and black currant. And with this one, like you said, fresher, sweeter. Next up, let's do this one. This is Compendium.
Interesting name.
Yes, Compendium.
Interesting fragrance.
Very interesting. Here you go. I'm just giving you like not inspiration, I'm like cheering you on.
This is definitely a unique fragrance. Smell like
This is-
meaty or something, like
Meat?
meaty.
Okay.
I don't know, or
Like steak?
like it actually reminds me of when we were in Tokyo and we were trying to find a breakfast place and we realized they eat noodles for breakfast. So we were going into the noodle bar and like it reminds
Those were
me
good
of like
ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, no, no, they were fantastic. However, but it reminds me of that place.
It does not remind me of that place
It does me.
at all. I don't understand. I don't know. You can just go with
It
that.
smells like a noodle bar.
No, I don't think so. But
I'm going with it.
okay, a noodle bar.
Yep. The dry down smells like a noodle bar.
So,
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
okay, so what do you rate that one?
I'll rate it a 7.5.
So you decently like noodle bar smell.
Hey, that was a pleasant experience.
So that is a clone of Yves Saint Laurent M7, which is discontinued. I actually have it up here above my shoulder. It was one of the first big designer release for the Western market that featured oud as a note. Next up is Citrus number 1. That's the name of the fragrance.
If I don't like this,
Citrus number 1.
something's wrong. That dry down's very light. But if it's a citrusy fragrance, then it's probably going to be very light. Wow, this smells very green.
Like a green citrus, or?
Yeah, like
Oh,
more
I can smell it a little bit now.
more green than what I was expecting. I really like that dry down. It kind of smells maybe like we're in Florida and we're walking through, I don't know if they grow limes in Florida, but we're walking through,
Limey.
what do you even call those things? Where they grow
A
limes.
grove?
Yeah, we're walking through a lime grove.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to a lime grove.
Me neither. But this is what I would imagine it would smell like.
Maybe bergamot?
Sure.
Sure.
It smells really good though. I like that one a lot. It is
It's very clean,
super clean.
almost a little soapy.
Yep. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be one that the dry down will wear off pretty quickly because it's light, possibly.
Maybe more so than some of these heavier ones.
Yeah. So we're probably, well, not we're, but you're probably going to have to maybe get like a little travel size one or something and re-up if you're going out for a long period of time.
I don't know that you can really judge that off of a tester
Probably
strip.
not.
You're just like spitballing at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you need to bring a decant with you, just refresh all day. And then for all you know, it lasts like 10 hours.
It very well could. It very well could.
I don't know. I mean, I've not tested it. I'm just saying.
We'll test it and we'll see who's wrong and who's right.
I can't test it right now.
No,
come back in the
not right
video
now.
like, hey guys, it's been 10 hours after the smelling rate and it's still here. Yeah. So 1 to 10 on citrus number 1.
I'm gonna give that an 8.5.
8.5 for citrus numero uno. Next up is COS of Unicorns, which is a very unique name.
Yes.
Oh,
very
and I forgot to
unique.
say what citrus number 1 is a clone of. It's a clone of Zerzhov Neo.
I like this dry down a lot. The opening smells very sweet, kind of like candy or something almost. It smells really good. I mean, what's the name of it again?
COS of Unicorns.
So based off the name, I'm gonna think that it smells pretty sweet and pretty unique, and I think it does a good job of that. It smells very good. It like even gets better. Like the more,
you smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, it's addictive.
It really is. That one's good too. I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9. So that is a hybrid. So it's a
Okay.
clone of 2 fragrances put together. Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Millésime Imperial by Creed.
Interesting.
2 in 1 kind of deal.
So this is the baby of those two.
Kind of. You could view it that way, I guess.
Yep.
Next up is Brilliant Bergamot.
You can really smell the bergamot even still in the dry down.
Well, that's good considering the name.
That opening smells kind of like herbs, herby.
Herbal.
Yes,
Has herbaceousness.
it's herbal, but it's also citrusy at the same time.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, very green.
I wasn't expecting that. Because usually when I think of bergamot, I think of,
Like a sweet citrus.
yeah, just, straight sweet through and through.
Yeah.
But this one actually is different, and different in a good way.
Oh.
The dry downs got a little bit more of the herbs coming through, or herby type of
Herbaceousness?
smells. Yes. It smells really good. I really like this one. I'm gonna give it an 8.75.
8.75. Oh, we're going into the 0.25s now.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a good house. These are good fragrances so far, so.
No, you're a big, like I said, a big fan girl. So,
Yep.
and you get like a Parfums vintage tattoo or something.
I mean, honestly though, like,
No, that would be a bad idea.
their little bottles are so cute. Like, I think that's part of the reason why I like them so much. Because I
You
love,
like the whole thing, huh?
yeah, I
the
just
whole
like
package.
The whole package.
So this one is called Summer Bottled.
Well, it better smell like summer.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Wow.
There you go.
It actually really kind of does.
Does it?
It smells like you're sitting poolside. Truly.
With a margarita?
Margaritas are gross. Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, so where's that gonna rate? And the what am I even thinking of?
The
The
scale?
pantheon of Parfums vintage? I don't think that's the word I'm looking for.
It really does, it embodies summer fairly well. I mean, it smells like you could definitely smell that like while you're sitting on the beach, poolside, or even just like walking down the strip.
Yeah.
I think they did a really good job on this one, kind of embodying, like I said, that summer smell. I'm gonna give it an 8.75 as well.
Oh, tied it with Brilliant Bergamot. Man, I am so bad at my hosting duties today. And I blame that on my head cold. See, this is my sick face.
Man cold.
For real though, I've had it for like 5 days now. So Brilliant Bergamot is a clone of Le Labo Bergamot 22. And then Bergamot 22 is actually the fragrance that I bought from Le Labo in Chicago when we went there.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Yeah. And then Summer Bottled is a clone of Humaniste by Frappant, which is another fragrance that I own. And I actually really, really love that one, the original. I haven't been able to give any of these proper wear yet, so I can't speak to performance and and how close they are side by side with the real thing and all that. I guess let me know in the comments which of these you would like me to review, and I'll prioritize getting a standalone review for whichever one.
All of them.
I don't know about that, but let me know which one. Yeah, just 10 in a row, right?
Yeah.
10 Parfums vintage fragrances reviewed in a row. Here's the dry down of the next. This is Obsession Interdite.
This smells dark, which is what I would imagine if you're gonna call something obsession.
Obsession.
It's dark, seductive. This would be a really good.
Is it opulent?
Fragrance. Opulent.
Ooh.
The opening and the dry down both smell very, very good. This is something that I would probably smell on a man, maybe like out somewhere, club, bar, you know, what have you. And maybe he's got some tattoos and he looks a little dark and mysterious.
It's a little bit smoky, woody.
Yeah, I like that a lot. But the opening is a little sweet. So maybe, you know, he's got a little sweet core on the inside.
Maybe, but doubtful. So what do you think about this one on a 1 to 10?
Really good. I like it a lot. I'm gonna say a 9.
A 9.
Yep.
That is your highest rated cold weather one so far.
Okay.
Okay. And here's the last one of the 10, and this is Pineapple Vintage X-Batch Intense. And as I hand you this, before I forget it, the last one that we looked at is a clone of Roberto Cavalli Noble Woods.
I don't know, this one smells a little funky.
A little funker.
It's got to be a clone of something niche.
Did you Pineapple Vintage X-Batch Intense?
It smells funky.
Pineapple Vintage. Do you know what Pineapple Vintage fragrances are usually clones
Yes.
of? What?
Aventus.
Ooh, good. You nailed it. You're like, it's gotta be something niche. It's gotta be.
I was right. It just, I don't know, it smells funky.
Does it?
Yeah.
Give me smell.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know what's different about, because I mean, I know that they tweak something each time.
Yes.
That they
Didn't like it.
they do, you know, Pineapple Vintage, they tweak it.
Right.
But I don't know if I like this tweak.
So this is Aventus and Dior Sauvage put together.
Oh yeah, I don't
Like a baby.
I don't think I like this one.
Not digging it, huh?
I mean, just first impression, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh, that's so low.
I just don't like this one. Okay.
The way I said it like took all of the air out of my lungs, so almost just made me die.
Woo!
Woo!
You got life insurance, so I'm good.
What? So a 4.
Yeah, it just, I think, I don't know. I mean, that one just doesn't
That doesn't do it for you.
do it for
You
me.
smell it from the atomizer. Doesn't do it for you.
It smells weird.
Something about it, huh?
Yeah, it just,
You just
I don't
like
know.
your regular Pineapple Vintage Intense.
Yeah.
And Intense Gold and Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like my,
Your
know,
little core.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That one I think is maybe, I don't know, kind of like a Frankenstein.
Well, I mean, to an extent it is, isn't it? So, that one, I guess, is the loser. You know how they say, save the best for last, or last but not least. In this circumstance,
Well, I mean,
it was least.
do you agree? What's your opinion on that?
I haven't worn it.
You've smelt it though.
I have a tester strip.
And I did too, and I just gave an opinion.
I think the opening smells okay. The dry down isn't really super awesome to me. I think
I think it smells funky.
I wouldn't call it funky, but I would say that out of the core ones that you like Emperor Extrait and Vintage Intense and Vintage Gold, that I'd rather wear all 3 of those than that one.
Yeah, definitely, me too.
Pretty handily.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta do the top 3 and then wrap this up.
Okay,
Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Which one, do you remember which one won? Without me looking at the scores?
No.
Alpine Winds.
Okay.
This one. Actually, I'll just hand you the tester strip. That one, you gave a 9.5. That was the one,
Oh, it is so good.
that was the one that's like similar to Silver Mountain Water,
Yeah.
but sweeter. And you're a sucker for sweet fragrances.
Yes.
So there we go.
Smells so good.
9.5.
I can see why that's the number 1.
Well, you gave the scores, so I mean,
Yep.
You should be able to see why it was number 1. You act like surprised, like, oh, wow.
I'm shocked, truly.
Number 2, we have a tie.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to break the tie, break it into number 2 and 3. And it is Obsession Interdite. Really almost screwed that up. Gave that a 9.
The dark.
And then COS of Unicorns right here,
yeah.
which you also gave a 9, so.
Yeah. Oh, they're so hard.
That's what she said.
They're both so good. I hate doing these. It's like I have to break one of the little bottles.
No, it'll be
parts.
fine because it will just go to 3rd place. It still gets bronze.
Yeah, but...
So which one do you think?
COS of Unicorns.
Okay, COS of Unicorns, 2nd place. Obsession Interdite, and I'm probably butchering that, but... And that's 3rd. So, there we go.
Overall, extremely well. Obviously, I know that there was at least a couple of them that didn't really strike my fancy. But we have 10, so 8 out of 10 struck my fancy.
Is that your new term?
Yes.
I've never heard you say that. Now you're just...
I don't know. I don't know that I have to say it.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. It struck my fancy.
Struck
my fancy.
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for us here. Again, let me know in the comments which of these you want me to do a review on, or actually maybe I'll put a poll up on my channel or something. We'll figure it out, and I'll do a review on one of these, whichever you guys want. Now, I didn't say this earlier, but I'm gonna do a giveaway. So I actually have a whole lot of these fragrances in 8 milliliter lipstick atomizers, like over 10 of them, and I will give all of those away. That was for emphasis. Pow! So, in the comments, say you want to be entered in the giveaway, and say which one of these you want me to review, and then you're entered in the giveaway. And then 1 week from today, I'll do a random comment picker. Whoever wins, I will post it up on YouTube like always, and you can contact me, and I will mail all of those to you, and it's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's a pretty big lot. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. So, you're gonna get probably, I don't know, like 100 milliliters of fragrance for free. Probably, something like that. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.